From the slowest downloads to the smoothest streams of cyberspace, welcome to the Kidawa Show. And here's your host, Arthur Kidawa.
Welcome everybody, welcome back to the Kidawa Show, your late night style YouTube talk show. That's right, with me, Arthur Kidawa. And today, this is the finale of Season 1. We're going to be talking about the YouTuber Hall of Fame that you voted for, and 3 more, or 4, that I have chosen to give them an extra shout out and things like that. So let's get started. This is going to be a great little show we have here. I'm really excited. I thank you all. Let's get going. Okay, so the 3 YouTubers, I'm going to start with that first. We're going to hold the finale to later. Well, you can don't skip. Come on, listen to these 3 people first. Alright, so the reason why I chose isn't any social relationship that I have with them. Let's clear that out. Or friendships. Nothing like that, or if they help promote me or anything, nothing like that. It's purely me looking for someone that was a bit different out there, or really pushing what they were doing on YouTube. So it was really hard to choose, and this is in no particular order. It was hard enough picking 3 or 4 out. So let's go. Okay, first I want to mention Games Be Silly, one of the first YouTubers I interviewed. He's a gaming channel, and I want to mention him because as everybody that I've interviewed, I've been keeping an eye on him, and he's got one of those personalities that will make it big, I believe. And the quality of editing he does on his videos, he doesn't produce that much. I know he would if he could, but he's been busy. But the quality of his videos and the editing style, the editing he's put into it, the humor he puts into it, his persona and his relationship with people, I think that's a great example. And from the small country where he's at, I think he will be, if he's not yet, he will be the top channel there, especially for gaming in particular, but I think he's gonna hit it worldwide as well. So good job on you to Games Be Silly, Marek or Mark. The other YouTuber I want to mention, number 2, will be JP Sears. That's right, JP Sears. Once I came across his channel, I fell in love myself because I enjoy those psychological, spiritual type channels out there, and his brings a kind of darker type of humor to it, and sarcasm or the satirical humor. So I believe, and I see it attracts a lot of people to the channel, and then they get caught in, and then he also presents, serious lessons on there and discussions, which is very fascinating. But with that touch of humor and that persona, that character he's created, the ultra spiritual character and things like that, I think he's doing something pretty new out there, and the quality is great. His humor is awesome, and I don't see anybody complaining. I think he's going to get up there, and he's been growing fast. So, yeah, high five to JP Sears. Keep doing it, man. He's doing awesome. Excellent. All right. Okay, and the third personality I wanted to mention is Alex Bennett. That's right, of Top 10 Archive. And that is a team of about 5 or 6 people now that help put these videos together, all managed under Alex. So I have to give a shout out to him because of what they do and the education they want to present, and his future plans for the channel and educating and things like that, which you can see in our interview that we've had. And I know I can count on his word on it because he's a very passionate person. So that's exactly what we want to see on YouTube. So I have to put him at number 3 for that. I'm really excited what happens in the future of that channel and the other 2, and of course all the other ones I've mentioned. Okay, so those are kind of my top 3 channels that I wanted to give an extra shout out that I believe show great potential for the future. Of course, they're not in any shape, way, or form better than any of the other ones. I just wanted to choose 3 to represent here with you guys. I can tell you something good about every channel I've chatted with, so this was not an easy decision to make. So now, without further ado, let's talk about the winner of your votes, the top YouTuber that's been interviewed in the Season 1 of the Kidawa Show. And at first place, we have Kiwi Bird. That's right, Kiwi Bird. Made it, guys, out of 210 total votes. 11 days of voting. I was planning on doing it at least 3 weeks of voting, but it looks like everything started calming down at this point, and I think I didn't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. So 210 votes total. Kiwi Bird got 101 votes, 48% of the poll. Then we got Ibaraki Ben, who hit 16% of the poll at 33 votes, and Carl Tinker at 9% of the total poll. And I just want to show the top three. If you guys want to know if the interviewers want to know their percent or how many votes they got, just message me. I'll give you one more. Jacob Cooney also hit 5% total with 11 votes. Congratulations, guys. Well done. And Kiwi Bird, once again, huge congratulations. This is what happens when you share, guys, when you share your links. And Kiwi Bird is such an excellent role model as a YouTuber to all those starting out YouTubers out there. Alright, so let's take a moment and talk about Kiwi a little bit more right now. As you have seen, Kiwi has been one of the first interviewees on the show. That's right, Kiwi is a speed painter, and at that point, quite a young or new person on YouTube. And Kiwi still is quite new on YouTube. Well, let me just get to the point here. So the reason why Kiwi is such a great model as a YouTuber is because at Kiwi's foundation base of the channel, Kiwi had already built quite a nice community on Tumblr. And much of the artwork that Kiwi's been producing on the channel is based off of requests. So again, communicating with your followers, building a community, and correlating, connecting it all with your YouTube channel. That's the way to go, and that's why Kiwi has had the fastest, by proportion, the fastest growth of any YouTuber that I have interviewed so far. At the time of the interview, Kiwi had under 2,000 subscribers, as we talked, and at the time of this recording now, Kiwi is at almost 32,000. That is 6 months of 30,000 subscriber growth. That's incredible, and like I said, by proportion, the highest. So what can we learn from it? What can you guys learn from it is it's all about community and passion. That's right. Passion, community, working together, having fun with it. So great, excellent example of a successful and growing YouTuber out there. So definitely keep your eye on Kiwi. And well, it won't be hard as Kiwi's icon will be on the banner, the Kidawa banner, for good. So congratulations again, Kiwi. I can't say it enough. Thank you. Thank you for the communication. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sharing the poll. And yeah, all of the above once again. So right on. Good job. And I do hope to see Kiwi once again on the show during Season 2. So stay tuned for that. Alright, and the rest of the show I would like to talk about future Kidawa plans, where are we going next, what's going on, and things like that, but I want to make it pretty brief. I don't want to keep you here too long. First of all, I want to say that since I started the Kidawa Show, this project, usually I don't collaborate much. I'm not that much of a social person as it is, but this project really keeps me moving. I'm really passionate about it, and I've just met some of the most amazing people that I have ever met in my life, actually, with this show, and because of this show and through this show. So I sincerely thank all the energy, everything that's helped support this project. It hasn't been an easy run. It's been a lot of work, as you guys know, and there's been a lot of amazing interviews and people that I've met that I haven't even gotten a chance to interview, and I met them because of the request to join me for an interview. And some of these people are big. There's a couple of big YouTubers. One that's hitting, well, they're over 300,000 subscribers. That's one of the biggest channels out there that I've contacted so far. It's hard to contact bigger channels. A lot of them won't pay attention to smaller channels like us. So it's growth is really important for this channel. I'm sure every channel can say that. But the whole idea of us helping other channels, it all depends on how many viewers we have on this channel. So if you support people with creative ideas that work hard, support this channel, because that's what we support and stand for. So where was I? I went off on a little bit of a trip there. But yeah, some amazing people. One of the top animal channels out there. That's right. One of my favorite, actually my favorite animal channel out there, whether it's TV or YouTube. I spoke to the gentleman of that channel, and unfortunately the time wasn't right and things didn't work out. But I do hope to see him back on this show. Well, not back, but on this show. That would be quite amazing. That's one of my favorite channels out there. I talked to a couple of my favorite bands even, and it's amazing because normally people like that wouldn't respond to fans and things like that. Because I keep that Kidawa Show name behind me, it allows me to talk and express my passion to some artists out there that I really, really love and enjoy. So I've talked to a couple of them and still trying to set up a good time for us. As you know, this is very international, so matching up times is sometimes difficult, especially with busy and successful people out there. So, again, amazing. Even an actor that I was going to interview last summer, but again, that got canceled. And, you know, I don't want to be negative here, but also the cancellations at that point during season 1 were a little tough. During the creation of these videos. So that's something I do want to fix during season 2, and I'll tell you that very soon. And the actor that I'm talking about appeared in Hellboy. That's all I'm going to say, because I do hope he'll come back to the show. He's an awesome guy. A lot of Comic-Con and people that are into fantasy movies and stuff like that will recognize his name if I say it. So, anyway, once again, I've had the opportunity to interview some awesome, amazing people, and as a side, meet a lot of awesome and amazing people that I hope to get on in the future. So it's all thanks to you guys and making this possible. I want to talk real quick about the purpose. The main purpose of Kidawa is to help smaller creative channels get developed. There's a lot of big channels out there that are great, and then there's some that are not that great, but they're huge. And what I want to make sure of, and a lot of other people out there, is that those smaller channels that put in the effort, show the passion, have the knowledge to do or express what they love, deserve to get more views, more subscribers, just more attention. They just simply deserve it. So that is the point of the Kidawa Show. And as you may have noticed lately, our viewership is not climbing that much. And therefore, if we interview somebody with 20,000, if I interview someone with 20,000 subscribers or something like that, my channel helps them very little. Their channel may help me some. Depends what kind of shout out they give back and things like that. So the whole point is here now that this deal that I make, and we've talked about this on different shows on this channel, the deal we make here is that I create this interview, I edit up the show, I create this hour-long show roughly with that interviewee, and they're supposed to give a shout-out, and they have. So far, every channel pretty much has. It's just some show more effort in it and some less. And that has been a little bit of a struggle. And that's the part, I believe, of this whole strategy that has to somehow get changed or fixed. Because putting 10 hours or, whatever, putting whatever hours I put into editing these videos, it's nice to get that thank you or reply or shout out back in at least video format, but I'm not a type of person that will push that idea. Maybe I should put that in the contract and say I won't do this interview unless you make sure you do this, then once I see the shout out I upload. See, I don't want to get into all that, but that is the mentality that helps growth channels like this. So the only way I see that we need to grow, we need to have more views so that we can help smaller channels more. So I think at this point, while this channel is still small, I will spend season 2 finding out big channels. Because big channels, they often give good shout outs back because they understand the game of YouTube. They understand what it takes to help out a channel and how tough it is to grow. And even if they don't do a big shout out, their numbers still help. They help the channel more than, a channel with 200 subscribers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole purpose here is to help those small channels, but right now, if we interview someone with 100 subscribers, we're giving them just a little more views than they would get on their own channel, and that's basically not that much help. Not that much help, especially compared to the effort we put into the interview, in the actual live interview, and then the edits. So part of my strategy, and why I'm taking it easy not easy, but slower and more carefully with Season 2, is to find bigger channels out there to push us forward so we can hit the 5,000 mark of subscribers and upward and upward. And then it's going to be beautiful. Once we hit 50,000, 100,000, hopefully someday 1 million, not hopefully, we'll hit 1 million. Then we give an interview to a channel with 100 subscribers, and that may change their life. That is the goal. So now I've got to entertain you guys the best as possible and make sure we can change lives in the future in a positive way. So before Season 2 officially begins, there will be no new interviews just yet, because I want to, get ahead of myself. I want to get some interviews done and edited, so whatever happens in my life, if future interviews get, for example, canceled, and I don't have one lined up, and then I'm all stressed out and I got to figure out something, no more of that. So I want to make sure I schedule interviews ahead. I have at least a few edited and uploaded early, just unlisted or in private. So just so that every week they appear on time on Wednesdays. And number 2, give myself some time to research and meet up with some bigger YouTubers, some more famous YouTubers that you guys can really enjoy. And also, think of some new ideas for the show. I want to shorten the show a little bit. As you know, the return interviews are shorter, they're 30 minutes, but these full interviews have been an hour and sometimes more. I want to make these first interviews about 45 minutes. So I do want to shorten them, and I want your ideas too. I want to know what you want to see different in Season 2 of the Kidawa Show. So that's about it. I hope you've watched this entire video, because you are the one that makes this possible. Thank you so much. I'm not going anywhere. If you like, I'll keep updating and uploading every Wednesday, just so you know what's going on. I'm not going to leave you in the dark, and Season 2 will be back. All right? This is one of the reasons why I love this project, guys, because now, after Season 1, I owe it. I owe it to the people that I've interviewed. I have this sense of responsibility, and I do have a responsibility to keep this show growing. People want to see me grow. People want themselves to grow, and it's all a network now. It's all working together, and that's really pushing my motivation as well. So I'm so excited with it. It won't die. Kidawa will not die, ever. So let's keep it going. Let's stick together. Thank you for all the support, all the shares, all the likes, all the extra promotion that you have offered this channel to make it become what it is today. Without you, there would be no Kidawa Show. So thank you, and have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.
Subscribe and comment down below, and maybe you can be on our next show.
Oh, hey there! And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. That's right. Oh, and yeah, watch our last interview. Yeah, the previous interview here. Oh, funniest moments. What do you know? Both awesome. That was a good one, too. That was a good one. And funniest moments, you can't miss those. Oh, if you want to be on the show, or if there's a YouTuber, a favorite YouTuber you want to see on the show, let us know down below. Yeah. Oh, I gotta go, guys. So, see you on the next show.
Be sure to check out Arthur Kidawa's gameplays, monsters, and other
Hey guys,
work.
if you're still watching, I just wanted to give an extra thank you to some channels out there that put in some extra efforts and support for this channel. First of all, Ibaraki Ben, once again, right from the start when he made the video explaining how much effort this takes, he was in the right frame. He was in the right state of mind to understand what this channel is about and how much effort it takes, and he took the effort to share that with the world, so thank you very much for that. Also, Alex Ben from Top 10 Archive, one of the biggest channels we've met, and one of the most humble and helpful channels. Huge thank you to you, Alex. You are a continuous huge help for the channel, and you have definitely paid back, and you have paid forward more as we want to see, and you are continuing that, so you're a great model for that. Thank you, Alex. Also, Carl Tinker, always following up with video updates and video shout-outs and things like that with this channel. That's awesome. Also, Games Be Silly, also mentioning the channel a few times on his videos. Thank you for that. We also have, let's see, I'm going down a list in my mind real quick to see what other people, even though there's some people outside of YouTube also that have been really helpful, like the Captain. You know who you are. Yes, the Captain, with his new banner on Facebook. He's been an awesome help as well. And John's been a supporter of the channel for a long time. He's been watching the channel since the beginning, since before the Kidawa Show. Always liking, always commenting. Thanks a lot, John, from Diverse VE. DMG Info also shared his understanding for the show and joy for what, for the passion that's put into it, and, you know, the style of it. So I thank you for that. If I forget anyone, I'm sorry. JP Sears, another big channel out there that still stays in contact, helps out. Awesome people, and sorry, I can't just remember names like a computer in my head. I can't do it. And Larry, another one of the biggest channels, stays in contact. We'll be seeing him back on the show as well. And everybody else that supports us, thank you to all of you.